Hi guys, my name is Елена Стенькина. I'm a professional accordionist, teacher, arranger, and today I will be unboxing, reviewing and testing ACEMIC wireless microphone system specially designed for accordion. Can't wait to see how it sounds! Last week the company ACEMIC contacted me and asked me to test their new wireless microphone system for the accordion. I gladly agreed and I will share my professional opinion about it. The first thing I noticed when unboxing is the case. It's compact and solid, which means the equipment won't get damaged during transport. Now I'm holding the receiver, which picks up the signals. This is one of the microphones. We have two in total for the accordion, one for the treble side and the other for the bass. It seems that a single receiver handles signals for the both transmitter because we have only one here. Here's a charging cable for the microphones, and this looks like Velcro pads to attach the mics to the accordion, and there is also a user manual available in English, French, Italian, German and Spanish. I like how everything fits neatly into the case. You don't have to search for different parts or put the system together piece by piece. Everything is in one place. I really like the design. It's elegant and small, which is great because an accordion is a big instrument and you don't want to carry heavy equipment with you. Let's see how it sounds. To attach the microphones to the accordion, I use the Velcro pads that came with the set. I especially tested how sticky they are because I won't want to damage the lacquered surface of my accordion. They don't leave any marks, so you can use them without worry. I'm not sure how long the Velcro will last, but they seem pretty strong. Of course, nothing lasts forever. I placed the microphones on both the treble side and the bass side. I turn on the receiver, which picks up both signals at once, and that's really great. This receiver can go directly into a mixer. In my case, I connect it to a speaker with a jack input. This is how they look like. Let's see how it sounds. I really love the ACEMIC wireless microphone system, especially as a solo accordionist. The balance between the treble and the bass sides is great. Everything sounds balanced and one side doesn't sound louder than other. I placed the microphone in the center of the accordion and it picks up sound evenly across the upper, middle and lower registers. Maybe with a larger accordion there could be some difference, but in my case it's worked well. I like how compact and lightweight it is, which makes it easy to carry around. The design is stylish and the case keeps everything neatly in one place. I also really like that the transmitters are connected directly to the microphones without extra cables. Usually each microphone requires a separate transmitter, and when you have two microphones, that means plus two transmitters, plus a bunch of cables, and it all hangs on you. And you end up feeling like a Christmas tree during the holidays. Not to mention, this adds more weight to the accordion, which is already a heavy instrument. It becomes heavier, more uncomfortable, and takes forever to put on. That's why I really appreciate the simple design here. The transmitter is built right onto the microphones. That's it, you don't need anything else. I haven't tested the transmitter range to the receiver yet, since that needs to be done in a larger space, not just in a room. I also haven't tested how long the batteries last in the transmitter and receiver. That's something I'll need to explore later, or just read a manual. And I absolutely loved the receiver. It's small and also easy to connect to audio equipment like sounds mixers and amplifiers. And it picks up both treble and bass signals at the same time and uses just only one channel on the mix board. Of course, many accordionists prefer to separate the treble and the bass into two channels so they can process them differently. For example, editing more low and to the bass and reverb to the treble, but that's really a matter of the personal taste. What I didn't really like was the way the microphones are attached to the accordion. The system uses Velcro pads, and it's hard to say how long they will last if you are a professional musician, if you use the system almost every day. Temperature, humidity at different venues can also affect how well they stick. This is probably the trickiest part, since accordion design doesn't really allow for using clips. There's nothing to clip on them. Some brands suggest screwing the mounts directly into the accordion body, but not every accordionist, me included, wants to drill holes on their instrument, right? It doesn't look great after you decide to take off all the equipment. So even though I'm not a big fan of Velcro, at the moment it seems to be a most reasonable solution for external microphones. And I have to say, ACEMIC did a great job. The Velcro pads aren't easy to take off and they don't leave any marks on the accordion body. Maybe in the future ACEMIC will create internal microphone system that can be installed directly into the instrument and connect to the cool receiver they have. That would be perfect. Overall, it's a good system, sounds great, and I'll definitely keep it and use it wherever I need it. I'm happy to share my thoughts on the ACEMIC wireless microphone system for accordion. This was Елена Стенькина. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good weekend. See you soon.